Back here, Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umo Eno has presented a 1.39 trillion naira appropriation bill for 2026 to the State House of Assembly for consideration and approval, while describing it as the people's budget of expansion and growth. Presenting the budget on the floor of the Assembly, the governor proposed a 1.39 trillion naira budget as against the approved revised provision of 1,650 billion naira only of 2025, representing a decrease of 16% from the 2025 revised budget. The 2026 budget is made up of 354.867 billion naira for recurrent expenditure and 1 trillion naira for capital expenditure. Governor Eno highlighted remarkable progress across the advised agenda, including support to over 69,000 farmers, the ongoing palm crop revolution, model schools, healthcare upgrades, and extensive infrastructure development. The governor noted that more than 900 kilometers of roads are currently under construction statewide, with none abandoned, alongside improved security, water projects, tourism, aviation, social welfare, and SME growth. Governor Eno reported major gains in healthcare, including the re-engagement of 1,300 retired workers, recruitment of 2,000 new staff, hospital and primary healthcare upgrades, and progress on the new International Hospital and Diagnostic Center.
Mr. Speaker, the honorable members of this esteemed House and other invited guests, today I come before you as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended demands to present to you the estimates of expenditures for the year 2026, which we have aptly titled the People's Budget of Expansion and Growth. Mr. Speaker, in about 2.5 years, we have done a lot across sectors, but we still remain dedicated to expanding on these achievements with the budget we are presenting before the House this afternoon. Government has proposed a total budgetary outlay of 1,390 billion naira only for the 2026 financial year, as against the approved revised provision of 1,650 billion naira only for 2025, representing a decrease of 16% from the 2025 revised budget. The total outlay of 1,390 billion naira is made up of 354 billion 867 million naira for recurrent expenditure, or 25% of the budget, and 1,035 million naira for capital expenditure, representing 75% of the total budget. The allocation of 75% of the total budget to capital expenditure is intentionally meant to accelerate and stimulate economic activities in the state in the 2026 financial year. The capital estimate consists of 387 billion naira for roads and other infrastructure, 31 billion for education, 136 billion for health, amongst others. State government revenue estimates. A total projected revenue recurrent revenue for 2026 is estimated at 1,146,000,000 naira, as against the revised provision of 1,255,000,000,000 naira, representing a 9% decrease in revenue projection for 2026. Revenue recurrent expenditure. For the 2026 fiscal year, recurrent expenditure, which is proposed at 354,866,000,000 naira, is made up of personnel cost, 131,152,000,000 naira, overhead cost, 223,715,000,000 naira. Total recurrent expenditure, 354,867,000,000 naira. The total capital receipt and expenditure for the year 2026 is estimated at 1,035,000,000,000 naira, as against the approved revised provision of 1,224,000,000,000 naira for 2025. A total capital receipt shows that 791,978,000,000 will be transferred from the Consolidated Revenue Fund, while the balance of 243,155,000,000 naira is to be realized from other capital projects. The Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning and his finance counterpart will, as usual, provide details on the sectoral allocation, so I don't bore this House with that at this time. Let us reiterate that the 2026 People's Budget for Growth and Expansion reflects the request made by the stakeholders of each of the 31 local government areas during our town square meetings.
On education, he reaffirmed that it remains the state's strongest weapon against poverty. Government House correspondent Jen Wa reports that in his response, the Speaker of the House, Udeme Otong, commended the governor for the impact of the Arise agenda, noting that it has brought succor and renewed hope to the people of Akwa Ibom State. He assured that the House will thoroughly scrutinize the budget to ensure efficient resource allocation and prioritization of projects that uplift the people.